Hello, everyone. Yes, I wanted to share something beautiful from Buddhist practice, which was on my mind recently. Buddhānussati Bhāvanā. That's Buddhānussati Bhāvanā, the meditation on recollecting the Buddha's qualities and virtues. Yeah. Buddhānussati is the most supreme meditation among all the meditations. The Buddha himself taught that in that way. It's not just about quieting our mind, it's about actively filling it with something sublime and kind of the purity. Yeah, pure, purity. So other meditations are also powerful, but this one is uniquely comprehensive and powerful. Yeah, in the Buddha's time, there was a great story about King Mahanama, the Buddha's brother, of course, who was a noble disciple, and he attained the second mega in Pali already by the time. So one day he basically asked the Buddha, "Oh, look, Buddha, as lay people, our lives are messy and our minds are all over the place with plans and worries and distractions. So in the middle of all this mess, what's the best way for us to slow down ourselves or to anchor ourselves?" So the Buddha answer was clear by dwelling with the recollection of the Buddha's virtues. The Buddha gave the same advice to his famous disciple, Visakha. The same. He gave the same advice. So it seems like he was giving them a spiritual, home-based, spiritual practice, which can be done at home. So the real support of Buddhānussati is about our mind to come back to our own hands. It's about using the Buddha's perfected qualities as a tool to polish up our own hearts. We should not practice it with a greedy mind. For example, we're thinking like, I'm thinking of you, Buddha. Please help me, Buddha. Or please, now you help me win the lottery or something. We should not do it that way. We shouldn't that way. So that's not the point entirely. That's not the way. So when you sincerely reflect on qualities like Araham. So you should think of the Buddha's pure mind, which is free from all defilements, and also your mind gets absorbed in that idea of purity. So in that state, there's simply no room for greed, hatred, and delusion, or jealousy, or ignorance to arise in your mind. So your mind, just for those moments, becomes aligned with something truly peaceful and tranquil, like that. So let me talk about how do you actually practice this? For example, you better find a quiet place and get settled, just like you do for sitting meditation. And you can start by looking at a Buddha image or a statue in front of you. Maybe you may have a Buddha image picture, or maybe you may have a small statue or big statue at home. So that really inspires a sense of peace in you. So let that image sink in your mind. Okay, and gently close your eyes and try to hold that feeling of a peaceful presence in your mind. Okay, so pick one quality to contemplate, to focus on. For example, the first one, Araha, Araha, Araha. Then you can try to say in mind gently and kind of quietly. So Araham means the worthy one who has destroyed all greed, attachment, anger, and delusions, like that. So you can try to compare yourself and the Buddha. Okay? For example, our mind, we have attachment, we have craving for something, or we have clinking and things, or sometimes we have anger, those things. Like, but the Buddha's mind is completely free from those things. So you try to tune the Buddha's mind in that way, then it's like you're gently polishing your heart with the idea of the ultimate purity of the Buddha's mind. So you can even synchronize it with your breath to help stay focused. Like, for example, inhale, Araham, and exhale, Araham. Inhale, Araham, and exhale, Araham. So you can do in that way, and at the same time, try to imagine while you are breathing, try to imagine the quality of purity and perfection of the Buddha. So when you do this honestly, a joyful energy can arise, piti can arise. So it might, and after that, and you will feel from that piti or joy, you will feel a deep tranquility, passaddhi. Your body and mind feel profoundly calm and still. After that, you can experience pleasure, sukha, a true comfort and ease, both in your physical and mental experience. So when that pleasure and happiness are present, your mind naturally settling into concentration, samadhi. So it becomes the unshakable foundation for seeing things clearly and truly. So for insight and wisdom to lead you to the nature of reality, like that. So when you practice Buddhānussati, then you can experience the joyful feeling, piti, then you can also experience a deep tranquility, passaddhi, then you can experience pleasure, sukha, and concentration, samadhi. So when you get the concentration, then the wisdom can easily follow after the concentration, like that. So in that way, your practice can lead you all the way to profound peace and realization. So this is like having a direct, calming conversation with the highest quality of the Buddha. And when I practiced Buddhānussati, and I felt like I was very close to the Buddha. Sometimes I felt like Buddha was sitting in front of me and Buddha was sitting on my head, and I received the energy from the Buddha. Yeah. So maybe give it a try sometime, and I hope you'll understand more and more from your practice. Thank you very much for watching the video.